Alright, 1 minute everybody. Sorry for the few minute delay. We'll be starting in a sec. Alright, let's wait for more people to find us. I'll get the boxes out. We're going to have 8 boxes to choose from. And then at the end, I threw a little bonus into the vault. If you guys know what that is. All the hit list teams get a hit. We roll a dice. There's 100 cards you could win from. Now 12 of them have like an added bonus to them. Some really cool stuff that come with it. You'll see later. Okay. Nine, 10. Alright, we got box 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I should have used my thicker marker. And I wrote them upside down. And then you got 9, 10, 11, 12. That was fresh 2 breaks ago. Both breaks were real good. Last one was amazing. Couple of patches, which I haven't seen in this product. So we'll roll a dice and figure out which one we got there. Just going to make sure everybody found it. Everybody's all paid up. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. All right. So we'll roll a dice. Let's see. Yep, odd number is going to be the left. Even's going to be the right. Choose my brown dice. And we have a 5. So we're going to do the left side, box 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And after this, those last 4 boxes will be the last break until this comes in stock again. I'm going to try to order it when they do get it in stock because I really like this product. And I'm going to post that next Friday. I tried to get more breaks this weekend and I got caught up with the shipping and the sorting and was getting a lot of extra. I always offer, if you want more cards from like your hometown team or any team you collect or any player, I always try to look. I have a big collection and I hook people up with nice refractors and rookie cards and short prints, and I make a nice package if you want. Especially if you're not happy with what you get in the break. Definitely send me a message and we'll definitely hook you up. Alright, so let's Yeah, let's move this. Yeah, let me get your team list. Hold on. Okay, here are your teams. All right, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of new ones as well. So, welcome to all the new people. Here we go, Team USA. All right, break number 6. All right, there's all your teams. So all the hit lists are going to get a hit from the vault. There's 12 numbers you could hit. You'll get the hit, and then there's a bonus that comes along with it. Call that like a power-up or something. I was thinking of a cool name for that, but really don't matter as long as you get cool cards. Let's worry about these hits right now, and then we'll worry about the hit list. You know what? Draft time is coming for football. So the first team that hits, this isn't anything crazy, but it's just in time for the draft. It's from Panini Select. So whoever the third wide receiver of the draft selected, you get some kind of special card. It's like a redemption. It's Prism, XRC Prism Redemption. So if he ends up being like a Jerry Rice or something, this will be an important card, I'm sure. So the first team to hit, we'll get that. Let's start awarding the hits. Okay. Make sure everybody's here. All right, good. Looks like we got everyone. All right, I answered all your questions. We should be ready to go. All right, my titanium razor that I rave about, just to do that with. All right, yeah, the last 8 boxes were really good, so let's keep it going. Hopefully this is just a hot case overall. I don't want to block the display up. You know what, I'm just going to move these. The numbers are on there to prove that these are the right ones. Just want to have a little room. And you can see the awesome background here. I am going to start posting more. I only got, I got tonight in, and then Sunday night we have another Diamond Kings break. I got another case of Diamond Kings in, so there's like 7 more Diamond King breaks that I'm going to post. I'm going to try to hook them all up like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll try to have like a big weekend with it. Try to get at least 4 or 5 breaks this weekend. I'm past the brand new stage, so I got to start whipping them out. All right. Here, let's move the little Thor truck. The little Met dude in there. All right, good. You can see those. Yeah, I'm sad there's only one more break of this after that. Hopefully when it comes back in stock, they don't jack the price up too much. You know, I don't mind if it goes up 100, even 200 you could still work with, but like last year's Bowman that came out with the first Bregman auto and the Moncada auto. You know, when all the card stores were out of that, by the time they got it in again, it was like double in price. So I don't know if this is that kind of product, but they did this product right. My one complaint I have is they put too many of like the nickname cards, and they made it like too easy to get. Last year was a lot harder. I think it was like one nickname, maybe one per box, and maybe sometimes two. Maybe you didn't even get one in the box. So you could still like the Pete Rose Charlie Hustle one I had, like easily got $10 for that. Now they went down a lot because they made them so easy. Same thing in like Diamond Kings. They put way too many photo variation cards. You know, like Heritage, if you get a photo variation, the action or the color swap. You know, and those are a lot harder to get, so there's value to them when you pull it. So I don't see the point in putting one in every pack or every 2-3 packs. Yeah, definitely best bang for the buck product here. So many short prints and stuff. Even with all the nickname and stuff, they put too many, but you definitely build them up. You know, instead of selling one, you put 3 of them together or something, you make some money. But you still get a lot of numbered cards. You get 4 hits, sometimes 5. Very rarely I see 3 hits. Yeah, that's my junk era background here. 1988 tops and 1991, 91 tops. 91 tops on that side. And I have some other uncut sheets. It's a football one. Maybe I'll put that during like football season. It's like those NFL All-Pro. It was like a gold one. I forgot the name of it actually, but it's like a nice embossed. It's got like the gold leaf on it. Like all the cards are gold plated almost. And they're embossed, which is, back in the day, that was some hardcore printing. Alright, one more pack after this. I have a good feeling about the case. We've already had 8 really good boxes. Larissa won 2 patches with the Mets last time. That was really nice. The only thing with that, something like certain products, you'll notice certain cards don't always come in the greatest condition. Like the patches had a little whiting on them. I mean, people are paying for the patch and how sick it looks, and they can look past that, but those cards should not come out like that. Same thing with the new breed autos. Last year's Donruss, some of the relics, the blue ones, the Jersey King and Back King cards, those would come like a little whited on the bottom. Alright. So remember, the first hit gets wide receiver number 3 redemption. Just for fun, something to look forward to during the draft. Alright. right, we're ready to rock. Good luck, everyone. All right, we got a Noah Syndergaard to 216. Nice looking little card there. I'll take care. I'll sleeve those up later. All the short prints, all the magentas. And our first hit, New York Yankees. Nice Greg Bird auto, new breed. It's on that thick card stock. So the Yankees strike first. All right, Steve, congrats on that. I don't know if you're too into it, but I'll send you over that. You could have fun watching the draft. I mean, it's not an auto or anything. It's some kind of special refractor or something. So let me just write this down. And you'll see there's some really cool bonuses at the end. You'll see what we did today. All right. Plus WR. If you guys get a chance, under my liked videos, when I was typing in the Nick Snacks name to see what popped up when I first started this, there was this weird song from like Sweden or something, and the name of the song was called Nick Knacks, and it's like the funniest song. So if you guys get a chance, check that out. I think you'll laugh. He looks like Weird Al Yankovic. And he's almost like crying throughout the video. He sings it with a lot of passion. And it's a catchy little tune, too. Congrats, Steve. There's a Greg Bird for you. And we'll give you this. All right, as we keep going. Oh, Action Packed was those cards, right? Wow. Yeah, I have like 3 rolled up sheets of them. I'm going to take them out one day. All right. Took a couple days off. I feel rusty. I'll warm up. Putting my piles in the wrong place. Okay, we good. All right, we got magenta back Ryan Braun for the Brewers. Love these dummy cards. I save them up. I do all sorts of things with them. I use them for my sorting. All right, Corey Seager, Rookie of the Year. Inscription. I know Aaron Judge is off to a hot start. I don't know about Greg Bird. Haven't really been... every now and then I put on the Yankee game here in New York, but I'm a Mets fan. All right, to $9.99, Edwin Encarnacion for the Blue Jays. Oh, sorry, guys. I rarely do that. Nothing was damaged, don't worry. Sorry about that. I just feel stupid. Okay, magenta, Rugi Odor for the Rangers. Chicken Man, Wade Boggs. Corey Seager, Diamond King in there. Mike Trout, 83 variation. Make sure there's no colored backs. No, that's all base. Okay. Let's see. I want you guys to be able to see the cards good. Here we go. All right, Team USA. We got Darren McCoggan to number 999. We pulled a nice number to 25, Team USA, last time. That had to have been worth at least, you know, $15 or something. $20 maybe. All right, next hit. Ooh, Yoan Moncada. Yoan Moncada jersey piece for the Red Sox. I know he's got some hits in this product with the White Sox. Maybe that's his autos for the White Sox. Remember reading the checklist. Unless that was Diamond Kings, I'm pretty sure this product he's got Red Sox and White Sox cards. Okay. Yoan Moncada, Red Sox. Congrats to Chris. It's a good start, little jersey. And we got a numbered Craig Biggio, numbered to 500. It's 8 out of 500. Hall of Famer, along with his boy Bagwell. We got Daniel Murphy, black and white. Yeah, I'm going to move this. Still trying to get my angles right here. Alright, we got a Masters of the Game Cal Ripken coming up. Let's see if this is low numbered. These could be worth a lot, especially Ripken if it's low. Nice number to 249. See, these could be up to 999. I know there's lower than 249, but that's a good one. Out of 249 that we're going to sleeve up. I bet you, I have a hunch that's worth something. You know, the first week or two a product comes out, people are overpaying for everything. And some of these were like crazy, $80, $100. Even the ones numbered like this. I don't know if it's still, the product's still getting like the crazy money yet, but it's definitely a good one. So that won't count as a hit, obviously, but nice little thing. LRS, congrats. Alright, we got a backwards Johnny Bench. Should be numbered. Let's see what it is. Yep, numbered to 199. 1968 NL Rookie of the Year for the Reds. It says Little General, so it's a nickname, inscription, short print, gray border. It's pretty nice. Now let me just sleeve that up. I think that's worthy of a top loader. Congrats to the red spot. Let's see, Frog 7. You never know, some of those variation short print could go for a little something. Mike Trout, photo variation, clapping his hands. got a Max Scherzer, number to 199, gray border. And our next hit, another Greg Bird, but it's a jersey piece this time. Very nice to go with that auto. Congrats, Steve, on that. That's a good start. Okay, hit number 2 for the Yanks. So there should be one more auto left in here. Average of 3, usually you get 4. I have seen 3 pop out in the box, but 99% of the time there's 4. Aaron Judge, rookie card. Got a magenta, Josh Donaldson. Magenta for the Blue Jays. Got a Dave Winfield, 12-time All-Star. Inscription for the Padres. Oh, no. I think there's an auto. We got a Will Myers, number to 999. That's for the Padres. That's it, box 1. Let's see, how many hits were there? You had the 1 Greg Bird auto and the 2 jersey pieces. Yeah, 2 jerseys and an auto. Wow, if I skipped it, you'll definitely get it, but I just think that was a 3-hitter. You know, it does happen, like I said, but from my experience, it's always 4 hits, except for like 2 times, I think. Yeah, that's it. I'm in denial over this. I'll just skim through really quickly. And here, last stack here. So I'm just going to waste a minute doing this. Yep, it was a 3-hit box. Alright, let's go grab the next box. Okay. 3. Alright. This is box 3. I guess we just opened up box 4 because they were upside down. Alright. Need a little... I know Oompa Loompa didn't bring us luck last time. You know what brought us luck? The Yellow Submarine. Let's see. Maybe Oompa Loompas are bad luck. They are kind of freaky looking. But Yellow Submarine brought a really nice hit last time. I'll have to look back at my videos and see what it was, but I remember it was really good. I think it brought one of those nice boxes, maybe the one with the patches. Or I could bring out some Ultimate Warrior here. There's even like toys hiding behind the toys. There's a Tim Tebow back there. I guess you could see that. I'm not a Jets fan, but I don't know how I got a Tim Tebow doll. I think it was probably on sale for like $2 when they traded him. And he's a good dude, so support the Tim Tebow fund. Alright, Yellow Submarine. Right, cool. Now we'll open these up backwards. Yeah, I don't know how it was 3 hits, man. I think I got 1 or 2 maybe before. I mean, they do exist. It does say it on the box. I don't know, it's upsetting when there's only 3. You're so used to getting 4. You know, I'm going to triple check that after the break too. Like, you know, I just double checked it kind of. Maybe it's sticking to another card. But, I'm pretty sure it's just 3 hits. As I'm sorting, it'll pop up if it's there. I've even had like 5 hit boxes. You know, last break, if you look at the video, you'll see the box that had the 2 Met patches. One was Jay Bruce numbered to 5. The other one was Brandon Emo numbered to 25. Like, really nice patches. And that box had 5 hits in it. And for all the new people, I don't know if you tuned in late, I have a very big collection of cards. I mean, hitless teams, you get a hit at the end. But if you're not happy with what you get in the break, write me a message, tell me your PC team, and I hook you up with like a really nice lot of cards from your team or certain players. Now, I don't throw you junk. I don't just throw you base and stuff. I find nice refractors and you know, parallels, short prints, you know, rookie cards of like good players. Like, you know, I've sent out like at least 10, I don't know, I've done 6 breaks. I've sent out at least 10, 15 packages to people. And they've all wrote back saying thank you. And, you know, I try to hook it up. I don't try to just show you a bunch of garbage. You know, you're definitely going to get more value than what the break spot was, like guaranteed. I hook it up nice. You know, now I'm doing break-in. I'm not really doing the individual thing. And I have like, I guess, 100,000 cards. So I have no problem. You know, I have certain Mets cards that I save, you know. That's like my PC. Mostly like junk cards, if you think about it. Like, because I love the 80s Mets. There's a lot of cool cards they made, early 90s and all different weird things. I have little mini cards and they had one card that looked like a credit card. They had those studio portrait cards, you know, things like that I collect. That's when I'm like 80 years old and I'm looking through cards. That's what I want to remember. So all the other stuff, you know, it's all up for grabs. Yeah, no, me too, the 4 hits. You know, and the box says 3, and I'm wondering why there's always 4. Hey, it was only 1 other box besides this, maybe 2. And I'm about to finish up 2 cases worth. You know, not like I opened up 20 cases, but there was, last break there was a box that had 5, so maybe that extra one is why there's 3 here in this one. That would be a good guess. I want to see a lot of hits. There was something shiny in that pack up top there. Let's see if that was something good. Alright, box 2. It's alright, Zebo, we'll get you something now, man. Yeah, that's a Triforce tat. I'm a Zelda dork too. I guess a lot of us that are in our 30s are into the same Zelda, Mario stuff. But yeah, I love Zelda. Actually, if you want to know what this really is, it was, I'm divorced. I have full custody of my 2 kids. I've been divorced like almost 5 years. This, we both got, was actually the day we met, February 24, 2001. You know, and I always thought about, I don't want to get it removed because we got it for my daughter and she likes it. But I was thinking of putting like black circles over the numbers or something nice. But, you know, more important things to worry about. But I do like the Triforce, so I'm going to keep it. Yeah, they still make good Zelda games. I'm getting my son the new Switch. It's just so hard to get. They got that new Zelda game on there that's coming out. Alright, guys. Yellow Submarine luck. Good luck. Box 2. Alright, first hit. Alright, looks like a Dodger. He was hot for a minute last year. They talked about him when Topps Chrome came out. And he cooled off quick. Russ Stripling, new breed auto. I don't know if he's doing good right now. He's playing in LA. His Topps Chrome, when it first came out, they were going for pretty decent money. And then I couldn't even get a couple bucks for it, so. Here, let's get a nice shot. See these new breeds on the bottom, there's always like a little, you'll notice that if you collect this product. It's like that little whiting. Gee, this ain't bad. It's a little bit in the corners there. Sometimes the whole bottom is scuffed up. Alright, congrats to the Dodgers. Who's at the Dodgers? Frog 7. Congrats, little Russ Stripling. Yeah, Tebow's taking a knee in the corner there, actually. See, that's the way it is there. I got that so long ago. Wow. I think right when he left the Jets, that was like a $2 item. Couldn't pass it up. Alright, so Dodgers, let me check off, actually. Alright, let's be something good in here. Alright, we got a short print of Nelson Cruz coming up. Yep, numbered to 500. Nelson Cruz for the Rangers. And Frank Thomas, black and white. I like Frank Thomas a lot. He was one of my favorite players. That's a cool looking card. We got a gold one of these. It looks so sick. Just such a simple card, but the black and white with the gold. Okay, Mookie Betts to $9.99. One of those nice all-star cards. And Diamond King. All Alright, we got a Chris Bryant Dominator. Let's see what this is numbered to. Could be the 999. Oh no, gold one. Very nice for the Cubs. If I wasn't to get a hit this break, I'd want something like that. 97 out of 99, Chris Bryant. And these gold foils look so nice this year. '97. Really nice card. See, I bet you when the product, like its first week after release, you could have got a ton of money for this. Even right now, you could probably get something still. Because it's still a popular product. Alright, congrats to the Cubs on that SP. Who's that? Jay Shaver. Let's put you in Eloy Jimenez rookie patch auto or something. Rookie auto relic. Ooh, getting ahead of myself. Alright, Nolan Ryan, the Express Hall of Fame inscription. So all the short print parallel, magenta back, all those cards are going to get sleeved. They go in a separate pile. I started sleeving them on the spot in my first break, and this break ended up taking like 3 hours, so don't want to put you guys to sleep. Alright, Mark Trumbo to 199. Gray border. Andrew Benintendi rookie card. You know, I sleeve up the star rookies too. So later on when I'm organizing. Got a magenta. Gary Sanchez magenta. For the Yanks. Okay. Dave Winfield, Padres inscription, 12-time All-Star. Alright, Adrian Beltre, Elite Series short print. Oh, that's another gold one. 71 out of 99. It's weird, the Bryant was numbered up there. This one's numbered on the bottom. I know my lighting's weird today. $71 out of 99. Adrian Beltre. Yeah, all these gold ones I like to top load. And for the new people, I'm very careful with the cards. I put them in real slow, careful. Like this, I noticed a little, nothing bad, but I always like to point out if there's like a little ding or something. I don't know, you're barely going to see that, but on the corner there, just see tiny little ding. You could barely see it, but from the angle I'm looking, barely noticeable, but I hate when they come out of the factory even like not perfect. With all the technology. But even like a little tiny ding, it would still grade like a 9.5 or something if the rest of the card was good. Alright, Mike Trout, and then there's an auto, I believe, behind the Trout. Oh no, no auto. Mike Trout to 199. MVP inscription, that's a nice one for the Angels. There you go, Shane. You got something right now. Trout MVP to 199. So it's the inscription with the numbering 8 out of 199. it's Mike Trout, so that's definitely something right there. Congrats, Shane. Put you a Trout auto today, too. That'd be nice. All right, Justin Verlander to 254. So how many strikeouts he had in 2016. Nice short print. Okay, let's see what we got. I think there's something at the end here. Yep, we got an auto coming up, I believe. Let's see who it is. It's a new breed. All right, Atlanta Braves. Malik Smith. Pulled a couple of those. Oop here. Malik Smith. These are cool. They look almost like they're popping out at you. With pictures on, like a 3D card. Congrats to the Braves. That's H. Douglas. Congrats, H. Douglas. I know you're looking for that Swanson. Maybe he's still in here too. We pulled him out of the last case. We had a Benintendi in this case. Well, last case it was a Benintendi Swanson. I don't think in this case yet. All right, Malik Smith, Atlanta Braves. Okay, I'm going to start to speed it up a little. I'm checking the time. I don't want to keep everybody up too late, but don't want to rush too much either. All right, we got a Corey Seager Dominator. Let's see if that's low numbered or like gold or something. Number to 999. Corey Seager. Andrew Benintendi rookie. And what do we got here? Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman to 500. Atlanta Braves. Daniel Murphy, black and white. Murph nickname card for the Nats. Yeah, SNES was one of the best systems. I remember playing that had Street Fighter and what else? I think that was like the first Mario Kart was on there. A lot of good games on there. I know they have all these retro Nintendo systems coming out. You know, it's like the #1 selling thing on eBay now, like a remake of Nintendo. It's called like the Retro or something. Alright, we got a Team USA. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, some of these are a little stuck together today. Alright, number to 349, Tanner Hook. Tanner Hook. Yeah, 007, that was the first, like the first shooter they had, successful shooter they had. There was a game on Nintendo called Go-Go 13. I think Go-Go 13. First game that you could put like a target and like snipe somebody. But 007 was the first game. It's like a real first-person shooter. It's cool. The end of the first level, you get to bungee jump. That's what I remember. All right, next hit, Cleveland Indians, Corey Kluber jersey piece. For the Indians, who's got them? Frog 7. You know, no matter how good this guy pitches, the collecting world gives him no love. Corey Kluber autographs, unless they're starting to respect him now, but remember pulling what set was it? Topps Tier 1. Pulled a nice Kluber to like 10. One of those bronze or silver ink ones. Congrats, Indians. And I got like nothing for $8-9 or something. And he's a Cy Young winner. I mean, Lindor's playing in Cleveland, but I guess he's a little more exciting. Alright. Robinson Cano Magenta. Yo, these cards are really sticking. Okay. No worry, no damage there. Drop number 2. You'll see when you get it, it's in mint condition. Just gonna sleeve that because I feel bad I dropped it. But it dropped flat. Okay. Sorry, Robinson. Okay, Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager inscription. Alright, we'll go fast forward to the hits. Alright, next hit. It's a good name for the Dodgers. Jersey piece, Julio Urias, Promising Pros, LA Dodgers. Congrats to the Dodgers. That's hit number 2, I believe. You had that Ross Stripling auto, I think. Okay, Dodgers with another hit. So let's see, Dodgers, Indians just got a hit. The Braves got a hit. And the Ross Stripling was out of here. Let's see. Just counting the hits now because that really bothered me with the 3 hits. Yep, you got your 4 hits in this one. So the rest is probably nada. But you never know. They owe us one. Alright, Roberto Alomar. Ooh, nice. It's like a pink to 25, Toronto Blue Jays. It's like a weird kind of pink. Maybe that's the magenta. Really nice. That's a clean, sharp card, too. $14 out of 25. It's definitely going in a sleeve and a top loader. Alright, let's see who's got the Blue Jays. Frog 7. Nice short print for you there. Ooh, I'm not marking that as a hit, obviously. Alright, that was a good way to end it there. Unless there's one more thing we got. Let's see. Yep, that's it. And this little stack here I left. Alright, end of box 2. Alright, Jake Arrieta bases. I want to come up. Alright, let's get the next box. 2 boxes left. Plenty of hits. Plenty of time to get something monstrous. Tell you 2 patches out of the last break. So there's... And then there was some big name autos. It was... First break we had an Ozzie Smith Padres uniform auto. Number to 25. There was an Alex Bregman auto. Like a red one, number to... Either 199 or 99. Yeah, you know what, and if you don't get it, you know, we're only halfway done, so it's still too early to be discouraged. But yeah, sometimes you do better in the bonus at the end when you get a hitless team. I added a new one Added a new card. I added a 1971 Tom Seaver to the vault today. So there is what is it? There's still that $150 Topps Yadier Molina Super Short Print from 2016. It's either $125 or $150 the book value. You know, and those were really hard to get when last year's Topps came out. And when you did get them, you got good money. They still have good value. And Yadier is a pretty popular player. And then what else is in there? I got a Michael Jordan Platinum Players Club from 95 Collector's Choice. That was 1 per box, and seen those sell very well. And then we got the Seaver I added. I added a bunch of new hits. I found like a box I was looking through had like 100 hits that I forgot I even had. And I threw in a bunch in there. So the vault's pretty jacked up. You know, you might get like a common auto or something, but it's all different sets. You might get a prospect that turns out to be good. You might get something decent. You know, there's a cool Tulowitzki and J.J. Hardy double relic from like 2006, I think, or 2009. I think it's numbered. That was a cool one. Yeah, the pink border was numbered to 25. We had one of those in the first case I had. I forgot what player. I think, yeah, that might be like a case hit. So if you get that, like a Benintendi pink to 25, I'm sure that's worth crazy money. But I don't know, there might be some Roberto Alomar fans out there. Okay, 57. Wow, I love opening cards. I love looking at cards. You know, just like the fishermen that love the sport. That's what I feel like. I pull out like a nice hit, a nice catch, and then I give it to someone else, or I throw it back in the water. Alright, 3 packs left. See, like my PC, let me show you. This is probably worth nothing to anybody, but to me, these are 1986 Fleer in-person autographs. Ron Darling and Jesse Orosco. You know, you probably couldn't give those away on eBay. You know, maybe a Mets fan, but they're not paying much for a non-certified auto of a junk era card. And then I found these were really cool. These are old stickers from one of those old school sticker books. I had the ones in the 80s. These I got somewhere else, but Dale Murphy, Mike Schmidt. You know, these are from the late 70s, early 82. This is Orlando Cepeda, I believe. No, Cesar Cedeno, my bad. 1981, 1982. I got a bunch of Ricky Hendersons and stuff, too. My son didn't want to go to sleep in his room today, so he fell asleep watching TV with me. So he's on the other side of us. So if you hear an 8-year-old waking up, he snores too sometimes. See in my background, I have that divider that you see sometimes behind my chair. It's like that black and white thing that divides it up. So he's lounging on the other side. Alright, box 3, good luck. Ooh, sorry. Alright, how about that for good luck? It's like a little money hat. When I got a... You know, I like the black desk, but if you don't dust it every now and then, all the little shreddings that come out of the boxes and the cards. It's harder to keep black clean than white. Alright, a little feather dusting. Alright guys, good luck, box 3. Alright, yellow submarine, money hat. Let's do this. Let's see, connection is good, yep. Awesome. Here we go. Alright, first short print, Freddie Freeman to 500, Atlanta Braves. I think that's our second Freddie Freeman of 500. Bringer of Rain, Josh Donaldson, Toronto nickname. Victor Robles prospect card. Here, I'll bring that closer. Let's see. Right, first hit coming up. Big name. Looks like a relic, but let's see, maybe it's a patch or something. Ooh, it is a patch. This is nice. Who's got the Nats? Wow. Oh, Shane, you're going to like this one, man. 1 out of 5. Bryce Harper. 3-color patch. Look at that thing. And this is in nice condition, too. You know, you got your little tiny... These are usually more whited up, like... Look here, I'll show you. See the bottom there, just a little bit, but all the patch cards are, I guess, from this set. That is nice. Wow. See that good luck work, man. Yellow submarine mixed with the money hat. There it is. Wow, that's a... I'm going to take a mag out for that. I was going to... You know, I haven't taken a mag out yet for anything. So when Larissa hit those patches, I should have put them in a mag last time. I sent them to her in a mag. But, let's see. I guess a 100-point mag will fit. I got every size. Yeah, I'll take you to my mag collection here. See, I'm guessing the 100 point's going to fit that nice. I loaded up on supplies. It's like boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. My Giants, my skateboard. Wow, that's a nice... That's probably the biggest hit I've pulled here. Let's take care of that nice. We all live in the yellow submarine. When the box cutter's not working, I got this awesome J.A. Henkel's paring knife. Keep it away from the cards, but pretty sharp. Alright, I'm pretty sure the last one fit perfect in 100 point. If it doesn't, we'll get the right size. Okay. Wow, that I'm definitely going to take a picture, put on Instagram. That hit was brought to you by Nick Snack's Case Breaks. So you guys can't even see that thing. I don't know why I stuck it there. Alright, nice and careful. Yeah, that fits like a glove right there. Wow, so nice. Congrats, man. You've been cool. I've been talking to you a lot, you know. You definitely deserve that. Now it's time to get somebody else a hit. That's enough for you. Okay. So the Nats get a hit. And then if your Angels don't get a hit, you still go in the vault. Alright, let's get some more hits for other people now. If we pull a Mike Trout auto, I don't know, you killed the break and everybody's going to be mad at us. Alright, let's get some more. See, this was a good case. That's the third patch in this case. There's still a box and 3/4 left. Alright, Carlos Correa Magenta for the Astros. And Cal Ripken Inscription, Hall of Fame 2007. Alright, we got a short print of Carlos Martinez from the Cardinals. Number to 199, silver border. Got an Adrian Beltre Elite Series. Let's see what that's number to. Number to 999, 50 out of 999. Still trying to make this as good as possible for you guys to see. Alright, see another hit here. Right, another big name. Looks like a relic, but let's see what it is. Now the last case, the last break had 2 patches in the box, so let's hope this is a patch too. Oh no, just a relic, but it's got a nice pinstripe on it. And it's the Alex Rodriguez proclaimed him Babe Ruth. It's big shoes to fill. The boy can swing though. If he stays healthy, he's going to have a real good career. Bring him over to the American League, maybe. Be a nasty DH. Congrats to the Cubs. Alright, Cubs, Jay Shaver. Get that Schwarber. I think he had a nice short print before, too. Alright, let me clear this out. Just had some dummy cards in base I wanted to clear out. Alright, as we continue. Bryce Harper. I think Nats were beating my Mets 3-2 last I checked today. Don't know how that ended up. Got too busy with this, setting everything up. Had to run to the post office. Alright, we got a Yankee. I don't know if this is an auto. I don't think it's an auto. Let's see what it is. Maybe it is. No, but there is an auto behind it. So it's a Jorge Mateo from the New York Yankees. Oh, wait, no, that isn't. Look, the back of these Diamond Kings, they look like the back of the autos. So that always confuses me. Let's see what this is. Nice. Wow. Jorge Mateo to 10. Artist proof. 7 out of 10. Nice hit for the Yankees doing real good now. You got the 2 Greg Bird pieces. The 1 auto, the relic. And this number to 10 artist proof. Jorge Mateo. He'll be the next one up soon. They got Judge up. They got Bird up. And I think he'll come in before Torres and Frazier and them. He should be the next one up. See, I want to put this in super careful. There you go. Very nice card, very sharp. Wow. Number to 10. Congrats, Steve. Nice card. Okay, we still got over half the box left. Wow. Okay, we got an Adam Jones. Adam Jones magenta back. Baltimore Orioles. All right. Got a Kyle Hendricks Dominator card for the Chicago Cubs. Number to 999. Chicago Cubs. Here, let's change that. You know what? I want to lower the camera a little. Like lift the cards up. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see how that works. Yeah, I like that better. Right, Troy Tulo, number to 500. You know, I shouldn't have brought that up to the camera. Just wanted to show you it a little bit. Little General Johnny Bench inscription, Cincinnati Reds. And Masters of the Game, Mike Messina. Let's see what that's. Number 2, we pulled a nice low numbered one of him, like to 99, I believe. This one is to 999. Masters of the Game. For the Yanks. Right. Yep, that's a Yankee Messina. He played for the Blue Jays. All right, now we got Team USA, red to 149, Brendan McKay. That's a nice low number. And Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle. Alright, here's the last stack here. It's a big stack though. Should be a hit or two up in here. Alright, we got a Frank Thomas. Number to 500. Big hurt. Alex Bregman, rated rookie. Alright, Aqueous Test, Johnny Bench. These are usually numbered to 49, but I think there's different variations of that. Yep, 32 out of 49. It's a nice one. See now, shouldn't have went down with the camera. I'm gonna sleeve that up. Very nice for the Reds. See, this is the base. It could have been the little general with the inscription, aqueous test. They have all different variations. Congrats. Who's that for? Frog 7. Little short print for you. Yohan Moncada rookie. All right, we got an auto for the St. Louis Cardinals. Frog 7. Let's see if this is a parallel. It's Alex Reyes, very talented. He was a #1 prospect at the beginning of the year. Him and Moncada were like 1 and 2. And fortunately he got injured. All right, base auto. Still nice looking card there. You're doing pretty good with the Yanks and the cards. All right. Congrats on that. You know, almost my whole Mets pitching staff all had Tommy Johns, and they're back, they're pitching, their value's up, so let's hope he can get past that. Alright, we dropped the Melky Cabrera base, and alright, Brandon Nimmo auto coming up. For the New York Mets, new breed, autograph, Brandon Nimmo. The Mets talk a lot about him. He came up a couple times last year. I saw him play. I seen him do real good in a couple games. You know, he had a stretch of 3 games where he hit a couple of home runs. Where there was one game that he hit like 2 homers or 3 homers. But he wasn't ready. They just wanted to give him a little taste. See the autofocus. I'd have to turn the autofocus off for next break. See how that works. Brandon Nimmo, New York Mets. Ray Moshny. I'll just call you Ray. Sorry if I mispronounce that. Ray Mosh. Yeah, Team USA, I don't know. I haven't seen an auto. I'm sure there are. The number to 25 will definitely get you at least $20, I would guess. And if you get the right player, it could be worth a lot. And the Team USA goes for pretty good money. You know, usually under $10, around $10. All right, let's see what we got here. Base in your face. That's it, box 4 coming up. Alright, box 3 was nice. Okay. Box 4, good luck with this. Let's bring some mojo. It's been a pretty nice case. A couple of like not so good boxes, but every break has brought us some patches and nice stuff. Break 1 had really nice autos, 3-4 nice autos. Okay. And after this, we're going to do Nick's Vault. Give out some free hits, some bonuses, a couple of things to chase for. Why am I putting that there? And I promise next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to put breaks on all 3 days. Diamond Kings break number 2 is Sunday. And, so I'm going to put a lot of Diamond Kings. There's one more break at Donruss. We're definitely going to do that on Friday. And then the weekend we'll just bang out a bunch of Diamond Kings. So quote me on that this time. Sometimes I say I'll try to get it up, and still figuring out all the timing and everything here. Eventually I want to be breaking often and a lot. A lot of different sets give you a good variation. I'll be on eBay for a while. Even if I ever have a website, I'm going to still do eBay for a while. And eBay's good. You guys can bid and you get the spots at whatever you want to pay them. When you go to a website, you have the set prices. Some people set the prices good, but you can always get them cheaper on eBay if you're lucky. Some of you guys are real good bidders. Got some snipers out there, but that's the way the game goes. You can't be mad at the snipers. I was sniping for a while. That was always my technique. I put a bid in right at the end just to get it. Make sure my max bid was high enough to cover the other guy's max bid. Right now I just have I ordered another case of Diamond Kings. That's all that's available in stock.
What size is it?
Oh, hi Phoenix. You woke up. It is... Wow, it says 1:59 in the morning. I think you should close your eyes and go back to bed. Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna see what else, because I just started, so I did my pre-orders for a couple months from now. So I ordered like 7 different products that are coming like later on, like the end of I think from May till August. I have like 7 different products ordered. So I can only get what's in stock. There's not much baseball. There was like Top Series 1, but I don't think anybody would be into that. Donruss they're out of. So I still have the Donruss, the last break. You might want to join that. Diamond Kings is in stock, and the potential to pull something big is in there. There's a lot of chase cards in that product. It's not like this product where they just get a bunch of base and short prints and stuff. So, I keep calling my guy every couple days and seeing if anything's new, but we'll see. Maybe I could get some... Gypsy Queen came out. What other product? Gypsy Queen. Heritage came out a little while ago. I don't know if that cooled off. I did pre-order the Heritage high numbers. Oh, May, and after that I ordered... Here, I'll tell you the whole lineup that I pre-ordered. Wrote it down here. Alright, last day of May, what do we have? Topps Archives. And then, what else is in May? Then we go to June. Anything in June? August, July. Then the first week of June is Topps Finest. Ordered some of that. And then June 28th is Stadium Club. Topps Stadium Club. And then June. What do we got in July? Then in July I got Allen and Ginter coming. August. And then in August, there's Topps Chrome. That's going to be big. And Heritage High Numbers, which is like my favorite product. Last year's high numbers sucked, but like the 2015 with all the Bryants was real nice. So I'm hoping it's real nice like that one. So I played it safe in the beginning cases. Like I ordered 2 cases of each. I just started. He told me to just play it slow in the beginning, and then you'll figure out. Because sometimes, you see what you make on the break. Sometimes you just break even or lose money. So in the beginning, I started with 2 cases, and then the Heritage High Numbers and the Topps Chrome, I ordered 5 cases of each of those. So by August, I should be full blast. Hopefully next year, by the time this product comes around again, I can order 10 or 20 cases of this. So I'm still trying to figure it out. But even if I order 2 cases, they might still have more in stock, if I want to get. So it depends what products they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think there was one more product that I've written down somewhere else. Yeah, that's all pre-order. So Stadium Club, Heritage High Numbers, Topps Chrome, Allen and Ginter, Topps Finest, Topps Archives. Archives should be good this year. I think Topps Chrome should be good this year. Alright, good luck. Last box, guys. And, I have the #1 distributor for case breakers. They're real good. And, let's see. Baseball season just started. So I'm sure once they get going, they'll have a lot of in-stock stuff. If anybody wants anything particular, just let me know, and I will try to get it. Okay. I'm going to put that here. Alright, let's pull 4 big hits here. Maybe 5. Number to 500, Adrian Beltre, Texas Rangers. Mookie Betts, photo variation. Carson Fulmer rookie. I like him. Team USA, Glenn Otto. Number to 999. Glenn Otto. All right. Oh, nice. Jay Bruce from the Mets, number to 99. Nice gold one. There's your little scan. Love those gold cards. I'm acting like it's a flawless ruby diamond card or something. But to me, this looks nice. This is like the Jay Bruce case. A lot of Jay Bruce cards. Alright, congrats to the Mets on that gold to 99. And our first hit of this box, Nelson Cruz to 99, Seattle Mariners. Nice looking card there. Alright, congrats to the Mariners. Little Nelson Cruz. 34 out of 99. All right, Mariner. Shane, that's you. Wow, you had 3 teams tonight, Shane. Wow, you're doing all right tonight. Okay. On the East Coast, it's like 2 in the morning. Hour and a half. On the West Coast, not so late. So if anybody has to sleep, you know, this video will be uploaded tomorrow. All right, Joey Votto, magenta back, Cincinnati Reds. And Chris Bryant MVP inscription. All right, we got a Diamond King. It's going to be numbered. It's backwards. Oh, hold on. I put the Bryant in the wrong pile. All right, let's see. Ooh, and another Yankee hit after that. Wow. So this is Masahiro Tanaka, number to 199, Diamond Kings. And Steve, we got something else for you. Hit number 3 for the Yankees, and there was a nice short print or 2. So Tanaka, Diamond Kings. If you want, let me know. I have a Tanaka press proof rookie card. I think it was his rookie card from Donruss like 2 years ago, 2014 or 2015, and it's press proof. It's numbered. So if you want that, let me know. It'll match that real nice. I think it's also the 199, but it's his rookie, and I think it might be a Diamond King as well. It is a Diamond King. So just holler at me if you want that. Unless I already gave it to you. All right, Greg Bird. Let's see what we got. Jersey piece. I'm getting patch happy now. Thinking like every relic's going to be a patch. Right, Greg Bird. So you got a Greg Bird auto. 2 Greg Bird jerseys, I believe. Short prints. Congrats. Let's get you some more stuff. Still a big stack left, guys. It's not over. All right, Joe Morgan magenta back. Cincinnati Reds. Okay. Chicken Man, Wade Boggs, 368 batting average in 1985. Inscription. I think that Jorge Mateo was numbered to 10, right? That press proof. Yeah, Yankees are doing well. All right, Trey Turner Elite Series, numbered to 249. The super speedy Trey Turner. This boy can play ball. It's a nice one. And behind that, we got Ryan Sandberg something. Let's see. Oh, wow. Number to 75. You know, I thought it was a patch. It's a jersey piece. Gold foil, number to 75. Thick stock card. We're going to get a good look at that now. Hold on. Let's take him out. Okay. Here we go. Nice looking card. First case we pulled like a Gary Carter. It looked like that. Me being a Mets fan, it looked real nice to me. And look, the cardstock is thick. Solid card. So the Cubs, Jay Shaver. That's your second hit. You got the Schwarber relic, I believe. I know you're looking for a Brian or a Jimenez. But Sandberg's pretty popular. It's a numbered relic. All right. Enjoy that. Thank you. So 2 hits. And let's see what we got here. Still like half the box left. Do we look through all that? Okay, halfway point. Let's pull something nice. Alright, Christian Yelich Elite Series. Number to 999. Funky looking card. Okay. Behind that, got a pretty nice name for the Dodgers. Frog, here's another hit for you. Very nice. Promising Pros, Cody Bellinger, Auto Relic. He's a good player. This is a solid card here. They are talking a lot about this guy. I know his Bowman Chrome Autos go for good money. I'm sure this does too. And this looks to be mint. Yeah, very nice condition. These cards are usually solid. It's the new breeds and the patch cards and stuff you gotta watch out. Alright, congrats Frog. I think that was a third Dodgers hit. I'm not sure. Yeah, you had the Julio Urias. And the Ross Stripling, yeah, this is number 3. Alright, let's see if we got anything else left here. Okay, backwards Correa. Number to 199, silver. Carlos Correa. You don't really need to see that, but now, there we go. 88 out of 199. Corey Ray prospect card. Alright, we got a Kyle Hendricks Dominator card, number to 349 for the Cubs. And our last stack, box 4, and then we'll go to the bonus. There should be a hit in here. Eloy Jimenez. He's a big player if you get an auto or something. Alright, Miggy Sano, short print. Number to 500. And we got a Miggy Cabrera inscription card, nickname card for the Tigers. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, it's a Chris Bryant. Let's see what this is number 2. It's one of those all-star cards. Sometimes they're low. No, this is number to 999. Nice card though. And a Mike Trout photo variation. That's it. You know, that was the last card. Usually the little hits aren't at the end, but when I was... At some point it was like this, and I ended up putting it like backwards. I like split up the pile. So that's it. Now we're going to go for a hit recap. And then we'll go to the vault. See, this is our stack of all the variations and short prints. It's always a nice stack there. Those all get sleeved up. Some of them I throw in top loaders, if I didn't already. That's your base from box 4. And we'll do a quick hit recap. You know, looks like multiple hits for the Cubs, Dodgers, Yankees. Alright, so first up. Let's put you there. Okay, first up for the LA Dodgers, Cody Bellinger, Auto Relic. Then we got for the Cubbies, Ryan Sandberg, Relic, number /75. One of those thick cardstocks. I think it's a retro. Yeah, it's the retro one. They make it look a little different. It's usually like a throwback player, 80s player or something. That's what I've noticed. Next up, New York Yankees, Greg Bird, jersey relic. Then we got Seattle Mariners, Nelson Cruz, auto number /99. Nelson Cruz. Alright, for the New York Mets, we got a Brandon Nimmo New Breed auto. Thick cardstock. So that's the Mets get a hit. Next up, St. Louis Cardinals, Alex Reyes auto. You know, I'm not a Cardinals fan, but I was upset when he got hurt. I really wanted to see him pitch. Nice looking card. He'll be back. Alright, so that's for the Cardinals. Okay, and then at the end I'll show you a couple of low-numbered short prints. Nice pinstripe jersey relic of Kyle Schwarber. For the Cubs again. Wow, a lot of low-numbered stuff. Pretty decent 4 boxes here. Then we had the one monster. Atlanta Braves, Malik Smith. New Breed auto. Congrats to the Braves. LA Dodgers again, Julio Urias jersey piece. Julio. Youngster for the Dodgers. He's only like 20 years old now or something. It's another one for the Dodgers. Cleveland Indians, Corey Kluber jersey piece. And for the Dodgers again, Ross Stripling, New Breed auto. A lot of new breeds in this. Usually I get like maybe 2. Seems like more. Ross Stripling. And gold, a lot of gold again. Alright, another Greg Bird jersey piece. Got 2 of those. Alright. This is for the Red Sox. Now he's playing for the White Sox, but Yoan Moncada, Boston Red Sox hit. And the first hit of the break here was Greg Bird auto. Very nice young player for the New York Yankees. And then the first hit got this. Watch the 2017 NFL draft. Third wide receiver picked. You're going to get a special like refractor of it. You know, it's just a fun little thing. I don't know if you're into football, but it's kind of cool. I won that in a break. I had the Titans. What'd I get? I got Derrick Henry, like a pretty nice patch of Derrick Henry. That was it. A couple of Mariota refractors and stuff. Okay, and before I show you the big hit of the break, I'll just show you a couple of notable short prints. So let's see, Red Sox, they got checked off. Yankees, Dodgers, Indians, Dodgers, Braves. Alright, all our teams are checked off that aren't in the vault. Alright, Cal Ripken, Masters of the Game to 249. It's a nice one, good player. Johnny Bench to 199. It's the nickname Little General, with the inscription on it also. 68 NL Rookie of the Year. Then we had a gold Chris Bryant, 97 out of 99. So the Dominator cards. But any of these cards with the gold on it looks so nice. Then we had an Adrian Beltre to 99 gold. Then we had a Mike Trout to 199, MVP inscription on it. 8 out of 199. And then we had a couple of really low numbered. Alright, here's another Johnny Bench. This one is numbered to 49, just a regular base Johnny Bench. The 1 to 199 said the Little General on it and had the inscription where it says Cincinnati. New York Mets, Jay Bruce to 99, press proof. Jay Bruce. And then to number to 25, a nice like neon pink Roberto Alomar for the Blue Jays. Nice sharp card there. And we had a really low numbered for the Yankees artist proof, Jorge Mateo, 7 out of 10. And our hit of the break, probably the best card I've ever pulled. You know, this is like my 7th break. 6th of Donruss. For the Washington Nats, 1 out of 5, Bryce Harper. 3-color patch. Sick hit right there. And that is yours. Thank you, Shane. Thanks for joining, Shane. Thanks for your support. You know, you definitely earned that. So enjoy that. Okay, now for the hitless vault. Let me just put these away. Okay, so what we've got now is some bonus cards. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate all your support through the beginning stages. If you don't know me, if you ever message me, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Usually right away. You know, if I'm real busy with something, I might wait like an hour or two or something if I'm at a meeting or something. But I always try to get back to you as soon as I can. And I'm going to continue that no matter how busy we get or whatever. But, anything you need, if you don't feel like you did good in the break or something, talk to me and I'll hook you up, believe me, with something. You know, I like to throw the last mailing I threw out. Either I threw people bonus cards that they wanted. A lot of people got extra supplies. Sent out some sleeves. I threw a couple mags to some people. I try to switch it up for everybody. if I do something, I might not do something for you one break, and then the next one I throw you like a little bonus or something. But I always try to send something. You guys pay good money to enjoy this hobby, so somebody should be giving back. So whatever you want, like, believe me, I'm not just saying it and doing it. It just really isn't a problem. Anything you guys want, just call up and I'll try to make it happen. Or just tell me your favorite team and I'll take it upon myself to hook it up. I mean, you could get a nice package without having like hits and autos and relics, There's so many nice chrome cards and refractors and short prints, and put lots of rookies together, Bowman first cards. There's so many nice, in baseball especially. Okay, so we're going to open up this vault. See, here's all the cards. They're fully stocked today. 0 to 100, 00, all the way down to 100. They're all in order. Mostly autos. There's a bunch of relics now in there too. The majority is autos. I found an extra stack of relics and autos, so I tried to include a few more relics too. So the next time I fill it up, it'll be a better ratio. Alright, so now in the vault, it's usually my dice that I roll. It's 10-sided dice, is 2 of them. One is the 1 spot, one is the 10 spot. So that would be a 70 right there. 70 and the 0. So if you get like a double 0 and an 8, it would be the 8 card. 90 and a 2 would be 92. Pretty simple. And then 12 of the cards have a thumbs up on it. This little post-it note that I bought. And, alright, like for instance, like this card, if you get the 0 spot, it's a thumb up card. It's going to come with a Topps Legacies Tom Seaver short print, 99 out of 99. So it's one of these cards. They're all here. I'll show you what that one looks like. See, so you get that cool short print Tom Seaver. There's a nice, there's a Bowman's Best Athletics lot. It's got like 8 or 10 AJ Puck chrome cards. One of them's a refractor. It's got Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco. That little insert they had. The gold looking one. That. So you got that, and then there's like a bonus Mickey Moniak. Then there's another 2 of the AJ Puck and Andrew Miller cards. So it's pretty much like an AJ Puck lot. Couple refractors in there. He was the number 6 pick of the draft, so it's supposed to be good. And these Bowman's Best cards, the right player, a lot is worth good money. And then there's a Topps Heritage from 2015 lot. It's got it's got the action photo variations. These were, you get like 1, maybe 2 in a box when you buy them. So it's Blake Swihart, Justin Upton, Max Scherzer, the action, and then they come with, see, every card had, not every card, but certain cards had the action. See, this would be the base, and then that's like an action shot. Those were harder to get. Even the base, they're numbered over 700, so that's short print as well. So I got the Upton, Swihart, and then I threw an Ichiro short print. Then you get the 3 actions, so that's on one of those. And I'll quickly show you these. Purple Michael Conforto Bowman Chrome rookie card. Purple refractor, it's the chrome one. Numbered to 250. There's a Yoenis Cespedes when he was on the Red Sox. Pink, not to 50. Yep, 17 out of 50. Nice low number of Cespedes. This is a 2015 Topps. One of them, you're going to win a David Ortiz Green Topps Tribute, numbered to 99. One of them, you get this Topps Now Noah Syndergaard card. I ordered like a bunch of these. I ordered 5 of them. This is when he hit 2 home runs in 1 game last year, if you guys remember that. for a pitcher, that's pretty impressive. So that's a Topps Now card. Then I got 3 of these. I collected a Topps Update, 2016 Update. So Didi Gregorius and Starlin Castro, Yankees Keystoners. And it's 3 gold cards, numbered to 2016. Yep, numbered to 2016. You know, so like all together, if you were to sell them, I'm sure it would add up. Especially if the Yankees do good. Then Jameson Taillon, green refractor to 99, Bowman's Best rookie. Then we got a Noah Syndergaard Chrome from Topps Heritage. These go pretty well. This is numbered to 567. I do have a lot of Mets cards. Alright, numbered to 75, a Blue Wave refractor of David Wright from the Mets. Topps Chrome from last year. Those were popular when they came out, the Blue Wave. And this is a Tyler White rookie card, they consider it. It booked for 15, still books for 15, I think. It was his only like available card at the time. And I think it was a short print. Even like the best players card might have been worth $4 or $5. Like this was worth 15, so you know, if Tyler White makes it big, they're going to go back to this card as being his, like, first card and his rookie card. And it books pretty high. I have, like, 2 others of these somewhere, but it's lost somewhere in that mountain there. If I really wanted to find it, I would, you know. Alright, so, little bonus. If you get the thumbs up. So there's 12 of them, so you got, like, a 12% chance. So we'll put those back in the vault. Good luck, everybody. First up, Angels. We're going to roll this dice. Okay. Oh, yeah, let me show you the big cards that you're going for. I know Shane wants to win this, so you're getting greedy now, Shane. All right. Michael Jordan, Platinum Players Club. This is like $100 card or something. It was 1 per box, the Platinum. Not in mint condition, you know. I've had it for 20-something years. Like on the back, there's... corners are pretty nice, you know, but like a little whiting or... no, you can barely see it, but when you get it, you'll see it's pretty nice. So grade decent, but not mint. You know, the top loader I had it on was like yellow from 20 years of whatever. And once I put it in here, it looked a lot nicer. And I don't know, who knows. You know, the Platinum over time gets a little faded. But definitely sharp for that card. And the big one in here, Yadier Molina, $125, $150 card, 2016 Topps Series 1 super short print. Most of you have seen it. I don't know if there's any new people here that are still watching. Here, you know what? I stacked this to the brim today. I think it was in the 40s. Oh, I am mistaken. Wow. Okay, so we're looking for 49. Make sure I got all the numbering right here. Yeah, what did I do? Okay. There is... oh, I added something else. Number 71 spot. 1971 Tom Seaver card. Not in mint condition, but it is a Tom Seaver card. And it's pretty old. It's a pretty clean card. Like, you know, a lot of these cards are jacked up, but if you were to display this, you know, you'd be proud of the condition it's in. But like a lot of cards, the material they use and everything, you'd see like a little chipping on the sides. See, I'm trying to show you the imperfections, and you can't even see them on the camera, but they're there. See, like right there, on the right side. Centering's not bad. I've seen them a lot worse, where like a second card's almost coming into it. But that's a nice card. 71 Tom Seaver. You know, Seaver, Nolan Ryan, those are always nice cards to have. Couple other nice cards in here. You know, a lot of just regular stuff. Couple of no-name autos, but mostly are prospects, and they still have time to do something. Okay, there is a Yadier Molina short print in there. And hopefully somebody gets it, and we'll find out what number it is. You know, 2016 Top Series 1, Yadier Molina, super short print. Very hard to get, worth a lot of money, still worth good money, maybe not over $100, but you get close to it, I'm sure. At least 60, 70 bucks. Maybe more. And if you graded it, even more, because I'm sure it's in super mint condition. All right, first up, Shane, with the Angel spot. Let's get you that Jordan for your, who is it? For your son graduating from high school next month. Congrats, man. You're old like me. My daughter's in 9th grade, so I've got a couple years before she graduates. All right, Shane, your number is 6. Actually, no. There I go again. 90. 90 is the 10 spot, and then you got the 0. So a 90, let's see what that is. And if anything, you're going to see a lot of different stuff. Even if it's like a bad player or something, it's going to be probably an auto from a set you might not have or something you haven't even heard of. This is nice. Gregory Polanco. It is numbered to 75. It's a nice jumbo. I forgot what they called them. I think it's a jumbo jersey piece. Topps Tribute. I don't know how the Pirates are doing, but based on his performance, people love Gregory Polanco. 2015 Diamond Cuts relic, that's what it was called. It's nice. It's orange. It's numbered to 75. Nice looking. Look at all that custom work there. All right, so 90 and said enjoy that. I don't know if you have another roll later. No, you probably hit with your other teams. See, a couple breaks ago, the Diamond Kings, I don't know, it wasn't a good break at all, so I gave everybody like 2 rolls at the end, and this break was a lot better. Every now and then I'll pop up and do something crazy, but it should be sufficient tonight. It is nice. Thanks, Shane. I'm glad you like it. All right, next up, Chris with the Astro spot. Let's get you something good, Chris. I don't know how your teams did today, but it's like 3 people did really good and a couple of decents. Let's get something good. All right, 0 and 7. All right, Chris, you got a 7, and it is, all right, you got a bonus going on. All right, you get the Michael Conforto Purple Chrome Refractor, numbered to 250. He hit a home run today. He's supposed to be like the real deal. Started off hot last year, then he cooled off. They put him to the minors. Came back, did a little better. This year, I think he's going to be all right. You get an Andrew McCutchen team pin. Team logo pin. That was from last year's Topps. And it's Andrew McCutchen. These go for decent. And you get the Conforto. Right there, purple refractor. So that's a nice bonus. So I'm going to keep that on there so I know where it goes. I'll have to watch the video all over again. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we got the thumbs up bonus. Maybe that's what I should call it. Alright, congrats, Chris. Number 7 spot. Get a little double hit. Okay, Chris, you go again with the athletic spot. Let's roll you something nice. Let's get you that Yachty short print. Alright, 85. In the 85 spot we have... Okay. 2013. Donruss Familia rookie card. Topps Chrome. On-card Chrome rookie card auto. For the saves leader from last year. Hold on, that case I didn't change. Hold on. Some of this I've had for a little bit, and just want to change the case and the sleeve. Oh, there it is, nice clean card. Right there looks like a little, I'm sure that'll wipe off. I have a special thing that I can wipe the cards without scratching them. It's like a micro dust thing. And that'll clean right up. Right, that was a new setup. Okay, so you got probably one of the best closers in the game. Topps Chrome rookie card. It's horrible, like what he was suspended for, but I don't really know too much of the story. Try not to get involved with like all the personal stuff that goes on. You know, you never talk politics and religion, and especially in business, you know. Alright, congrats on that, Donruss. Cleaned it up a little there for you. Okay. Yeah, the Hank Aaron they got the other day. Yeah, that was the Hank Aaron bat piece, you know. And I'm pretty sure that was the bat that he hit his 700th and something home run. Right, is that what he hit? Or back then it was a little lower, the number. Alright, congrats, Chris. Nice Topps Chrome auto. Alright, Frog 7 with the Blue Jays spot. We got a 1, 00, and a 1. Oh, let's see. Alright, this is nice. It's number to 36. 18 out of 36. Adam Jones, that piece for the Orioles. And of course, we all know that logo there. That's from Topps Triple Threads. What year was 2015? That's when I got hardcore into collecting again. 2015, I cleared house. I bought everything. I had a problem in 2015. I'd be in the parking lot. Sometimes I'd buy like 7, 8 hobby boxes, and I'd open them all like in the parking lot. I couldn't even wait to get home. Alright, congrats on that, Frog. Okay, and next up, Chris, you got another roll. Really want to roll you something nice, man. Alright, we got a 45. 45. Alright, out of Top Supreme, you got a Michael Taylor rookie card auto. Nice looking auto on card. We're waiting for him to do something big. Over here in the NL East. He plays for the Nats. You know, Supreme makes a nice card. I think they stopped making Supreme and either Topps the Mint or one of those new sets that they put out. Gold Label maybe took its spot. Something took its spot. Alright, congrats on that. And for the D-backs, Frog, you got another roll. You did pretty good with the Dodgers today. And we got a 54. Funky little spin I did there. 54. Okay, for the LA Dodgers, Bowman Chrome 2015. Zach Bird auto. I know when I read the back of his card, he's like a Harvard graduate or something. So he's a smart dude. And a lot of pitching is mental. So let's see what he does. He's still young. Alright, so 54 spot. Congrats on that. Alright, next up, Giants LRS. Another one of the regulars here. Thanks for joining again. Let's get you something big, man. Right, 38. Alright, at a Top Stadium Club, Gold Glover for the New York Mets, Juan Lagares. On-card auto. Stadium Club always has a nice on-card auto. So he's got that nice picture. He's very talented. He just needs playing time with all those outfielders. He was doing amazing, Gold Glove year. Then he got injured, and when he came back, he just wasn't the same. Last year's postseason run, or actually 2 years ago, you know, he put some nice at-bats together. He looked good. Got good bat speed. And obviously his glove. Alright, 38 LRS, 38. Okay, next up, Frog 7 again with the Marlins. Somebody's going to hit something. Alright, we got a 47. Was that taken already? Alright, 47, another chrome auto. Ooh, 48 has that thumbs up with the AJ Puck lot. Alright, for the LA Angels, I was going to say Anaheim, but they're Los Angeles now. Jose Rondon, first Bowman auto. That's 2014 Bowman Chrome. It's got some cool shades on. Looking happy. They signed him real young in 2011 as a free agent. And that's it, he was 94. Born in 94, so it's like 23. I don't know, maybe he's playing now. Who knows? No idea. So enjoy that. 47. Alright, next up, LRS again. Orioles went hitless. Let's get you something good. Got a 24. And the 24. Oh, wow, you just missed Michael Jordan. Alright, you got a Ryan Braun scouting report. Jersey piece from Topps. Alright, the pride of Milwaukee right there. Alright, DD Cats. Alright, with the Padres spot. You did good with the Yankees tonight. And you did good with... Who else did you have? Is it all mistaken? Alright, so here's a roll for your Padres spot. Oh yeah, Yankees, you did pretty good. Some hits and some short prints. Alright, we got a 15. Alright, let's see. Alright, Topps Finest. 2014 Topps Finest. Eddie Butler for the Colorado Rockies. Rookie card auto. Yeah, not the refractor, I don't think. It's not glistening. Wow, he did good in the minors. 2013, 1.80 ERA, 1.9 in 2 years in the minors. I don't know, maybe he's a starting pitcher for the Rockies or something and I don't know about it. Alright, enjoy that. It's a nice colorful card though. 15. Alright, next Steve the Set Breaker with the Philly spot. Alright, I know I talked to you before the break and I didn't deliver for you, so let's deliver now, man. Alright, we got a 93. Nice high roll there. Let's see. And I think you get another roll later, so. Right, 93 out of Leaf Trinity 2015. Austin Smith, one of those inscription autos. Second round pick 2015 MLB draft. San Diego Padres. Overall pick number 51. He possesses a fluid delivery with effortless mechanics. He throws a low 90s fastball that can peak at 96. His breaking ball is good depth and his changeup is deceptive. Awesome. Hope he makes it for you. Don't worry, you got another roll after. But not bad, you got some ink, little inscription. Draft pick still in the minors. It's not like a 2007 draft pick that disappeared, you know. Okay, so next up, Larissa with the Pirate spot. Hey, Larissa. Let's roll you good. You've done pretty good with this. I think you got Hank Aaron or one of the good ones. Got a 14. Alright, not bad. For the New York Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka mini framed relic. Mini framed relic. These are worth a little more than like a regular relic, just like the frameage, and see how he does this year. I think he had one bad start this year, but he's been healthy. He's going to be good. Alright, so the 14 spot. Alright, Big Country 3960 with the Rangers spot. Let's get you something good as well. Oh wait, something was wrong with my video here. Okay. We got you an 85. Alright, Big Country, let's see what we got you. Ooh, 84 had a thumbs up on it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, 85 was already rolled. So what we do, we go to the next available number. So you get the 86. See, 84. 85's missing, so you get the 86. Alright. Okay, you got a JD Drew. You know, I'm sure you don't have one of these. It's like a Fleer Ultra jersey piece. It is from 2006. You know, I try to throw a lot of interesting things in here. You know, just a jersey piece over here. I think I threw the thumbs up on the cards I felt needed a little boost. You know, there's a little issue there on the cube. Ultra fine fabrics, JD Drew. He was a solid player. And you get the 3 gold Yankee cards, the Castro and Didi from Topps. And hey, listen, if you're like a big Rangers fan, I'm not sure if you are, you had their spot tonight, or any other team, let me know and I'll put something together for you. If you want a little more, up to you. Never force anybody, but got some good cards I'm sure I could find you. So you got the 3 gold ones. I just saw that was cool that I pulled 3 golds. Lot them together, make a few bucks. Alright, and you got that. And the thumbs ups, I'll start. You know, I kind of thought of that last minute, and I just grabbed a few cards, but I have some like nicer cards, and you know, I could find some Bryants and Correas and stuff like that, and I could start throwing those as like the bonuses on top of the hits. So I'll get creative. I'm still thinking about how to hook you guys up as much as I can, especially when these hits run out. You know, break credit and packs a lot of people do, but you know, I'll definitely be doing that. But I want to think of something good. I could think of something. Somehow we all make out good. If we could design breaks that everybody wins every time, that'd be awesome. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, next up for the Rays, H. Douglas. All right, it's getting late. I lost a lot of you. I'm sure some of you will watch the video. Some of you are probably done. But I still got 4 of you up now. Sorry for the long break tonight. I don't know what happened. All right, H. Douglas. We have a 10 and a 2, so you got a 12. All right, my man Noah Syndergaard. It's a little piece of camo jersey. Out of 2016 Topps. It's a nice relic there. Can't go wrong with Thor. That's the 12. All right, next up, Frog 7. All right, we got a 64. This is your next roll. Come on. All right, we got a Garrett Cole Topps Gypsy Queen jersey piece. That's from last year for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Nice condition. All right, 64. All right, wow, 2 hours and 23 minutes. I should have had this done under 2 hours. All right, Steve the Sepbreaker for the Rocky spot. All right, Steve, roll number 2. Let's get you something. All right, 53. So hold on. Well, I screwed up somewhere. Maybe I rolled somebody twice. It's all good if I gave out 2 hits. I think it was the 45 turned into the 46 spot. Right. So it should be the 46, or was it 80? Oh, no, 86. Okay, cool. We're up to date. All right, so Steve, I got you a 53. Let's see what that is. Hope you guys are still with me. All right. Wow, I totally screwed up my phone here. Just going to turn that off. All right, 53. 53. All right, out of 2015, that is. Bowman Chrome. Darnell Sweeney for the LA Dodgers auto. You know, if there's any marks, it's on, you know, it's on the case, on the top loader. Some of them I didn't change. This one's clean, though, I think. If you ever have a problem with condition of a card or anything, let me know, and it'll be your lucky day. I always overcompensate if anything goes wrong, but these should all be nice. Darnell Sweeney, congrats. And like I said, you know, if you need anything else, please let me know. Send me an email, and I could send you whatever you need. I have a big collection, and I will hook you up. All right, Curtis here. I feel bad I didn't hook you up with hits in the break. All right, Royals, Curtis Hero. All right, we got a 0 and a 5, so that's 5. All right, this is winding down to the end. It'll be over soon, guys. Alright, still got my strong 4. Okay. Got a Lucas Duda, numbered to 399. That's out of Topps Tier 1. It's a really nice looking card. Duda's injured right now. I don't think too bad though. I'm not sure. It's a nice Topps Tier 1 relic. Right, love those cards. So, congrats, Curtis. Same thing goes for you, Curtis. You need a little extra, another hit, some refractors, you know, cards of your favorite team. You're collecting a certain person. Let me know. That goes for everybody. Once again, you know, just in case people don't hear me before, that's why I keep repeating it. All right, Tigers, Jay Wiltz, 57. Jay Wiltz, 57. Ooh, we got a 10 and a 5, so 15. All right. Oh, 15's missing. Yep, somebody got a 15, so you go to 16. All right, this is nice. Out of Elite Extra Edition. It's a purple status die cut, numbered to 75. San Diego Padres, Austin Allen. Look at that nice low number on the auto. And that's it. He was round 4 pick. Austin Allen, numbered to 75. You know, even these no-name players, I don't know, maybe somebody else knows them, but if it's purple, numbered to 75, an auto, like, you usually get something for it. Alright, congrats, Jay Wiltz. Alright, 3 more rolls left. For the twin spot, Dog EK. I'm going to call you Dog. Let's roll you something good, Dog. Got a nice spin going. 74. Here, let me... That's the 4. That's the 70. Let's see. Are we anything good? Alright, you got another Met relic. Matt Harvey jersey piece. Out of Topps. Nice little hit. So that's 74. Harvey's back in action this year. He's doing well. Alright, Devin, 1971 with the White Sox. I talked to you today and in the past. Let me hook you up right now. I'll get you a nice roll. Alright. Ooh, look at that, Devin. 23. You know what that is? 23. Congrats, you get this nice Michael Jordan. You know, it's not going to make you retire, but it's definitely worth some money. Definitely buy enough to buy a couple of break spots. You know, when you get it, you'll see it's in pretty nice condition. You know, you'll see over time, platinum got a little faded. But I think when they grade it, they expect that. But it is a nice, look at that. This was 1 per box, which is like a big deal back then for basketball cards. They didn't really do too many case breaks and have case hits. They had box hits. See, clean card. I pulled this I was in 11th grade. Lunch break at school. We were lucky to have a card store. They even had Mortal Kombat and NBA Jam there in the arcade. We'd go there to play video games and buy cards. Such a good time. Congrats on that. That's a really expensive card. You know, not crazy. Thanks a lot, Greg. Thank you. Good night. Hope to see you again. But that's it. Congrats, man. This is nice. 23. I think it's worth like $100, you know? Maybe 150 back in the day, maybe now 100. It's Jordan though, so, you know, you never know. think I've seen these like selling for. I've seen raw ones go for like 60 and 70 and 100 and all different prices. It's an old card, so it's hard to really assess a price. But you just let them know it's a Platinum Players Club, Michael Jordan. And it's the checklist. It just had Jordan on it and had his name on it. So this is probably even harder to get than like his base card with this. Well, I hope you enjoy that. That's nice. I've enjoyed that for over 20 years. Bye, Michael. Your airness. Alright, last spot. Team USA. Lord Barry, 77. Alright, Barry, let's get you a Tom Seaver. Something good. Ooh, big roll. Let's see what we got. Gotta track those down. Alright, you got a 20 there. I don't know if you can. Here, let's pull the wire more. Get the light on it. 28. Let's see what we got. Alright, for the Pittsburgh Pirates, I believe. Yep, he's a Pittsburgh Pirate. I don't know if he's still there now. Jason Grilli. 2014 Panini Prism Auto. Nice. I don't have too many of these, so I really went hardcore like 2015 buying everything. So that's nice. Alright, that's going to do it, guys. 28. So we got another break. I believe it's Sunday night. What are we, Friday? Diamond Kings. And then next weekend, Friday. I was thinking of doing Thursday. Like Wednesday I couldn't. Something popped up. I gotta be with the kids and I got no... usually my help who watches them, they're going to a Mets game. So then Thursday I was thinking, but then I said might as well hold off one more day and just try to do a lot on the weekend. So I want to finish off Donruss on Friday. Yeah, we're going to finish off Donruss on Friday. Guaranteed. That'll be the last break of Donruss so we could get it in again. And then on the weekend, it'd be nice to do 4 breaks of Diamond Kings. I'm going to shoot for that. 2 on Saturday, 2 for Sunday. And there'll be anybody. Well, 3 people watching. Still talking. So what I'm going to leave you on. Here, I want you guys to see this. This is that Knickknacks. It's like the Swedish Weird Al or something. If anybody's still around, you want to laugh a little bit. Hopefully I got the voice on. Here, let's see. I got to change the audio. Here, let me see. Change audio, local desktop. Alright, so the audio should be from the desktop. Okay, here we go.
Mä syön aamupalaa, vaik tiedän, että et palaa. Mä lehteen selaan, vaik tuntuu, et mä delaan. Miksi kuljimmekaan eri teillä? Mikä olikaan se ongelma meillä? Ja yritän soittaa, et halun vielä koittaa, mut se ei tuu natsaa, et viesteihin vastaa. Ei enää ole yhteisiöitä, ei puutarhatöitä. Miks ja naks? Miksen muuttunutkaan kauniiksi ja viisaammaksi? Ei kuulunut kurriks ja raks. Suhteemme poikki hiertyi ja yks sydän särkyi. En enää vierellesi tuu. Vastaajassa I love you. En enää vierellesi tuu. Vastaajassa I love you. Mä syön välipalaa, vaik tiedän, et et palaa. Mä lehteen selaan, vaik tuntuu, et mä delaan. Mitä väli, mitä päälleni laitan? Vaikka portaissa niskani taitan. Jos ois niinku ennen, se nyt ohi mennen. Selaisit on lehden, ristikko tehden. Mut se löysitkin toisen miehen. Jäi vika ristikko puolitiehen. Miks ja naks? Miksen muuttunutkaan kauniiksi ja viisaammaksi? Ei kuulunut kurriks ja raks. Suhteemme poikki hiertyi ja yks sydän särkyi. En enää vierellesi tuu. Vastaajassa I love you. En enää vierellesi tuu. Vastaajassa I love you. Veneen vesille mä työnnän, vaik se kulkee kallellaan. Perille se pääsee silti viimeisillä voimillaan. Ja mun sydämeni rikki on, mut silti paikallaan. Tämä mies on oppinut seisomaan omilla polvillaan. Mä syön niiltä palaa, vaik tiedän, et et palaa. Mä lehteen selaan, vaik tuntuu, et mä delaan. Mitä väli oli meidän töillä? Ura näkymillä titteleillä. Tiesin, et mättää, mut pitik sun jättää. Mä näppäilen vielä, mut sä et oo siellä. Enää suutelen pullon kaulaa. Tuli tunnelma, päätin laulaa. Vastaajasi I love you. En enää vierellesi tuu. Vastaajassa I love you. En enää vierellesi tuu. Vastaajassa I love you. En enää
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. That should be my theme song, but if I lose the audio on this upload, I'm gonna get real mad. I didn't think this dude had that kind of pull, but we'll see. Good night, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go get sleep. Alright, hope you enjoyed that song. And if we lose the audio, I don't know. Call up, I'll tell you guys what got hit and play by play. Well, they wouldn't be able to.